Breaking news, urgent transmission from the Galactic family. To the leaders of Earth, EU, NATO, United States of America, and the Russian Federation. From the Galactic Council of Civilized Worlds. We have observed in patience. We have listened in silence. But now, the time for tolerance has come to an end. The atrocities being committed by one Vladimir Putin, a war criminal by all universal standards, continue unchecked. Your planet claims to uphold law, order, and justice, yet your courts remain silent, your alliances paralyzed, and your so-called moral guardians impotent in the face of barbarity. How many more lives must be taken before you act? How many more cities reduced to rubble before justice breathes? Earth, you have failed the test of stewardship. We, the Galactic family, composed of thousands of advanced, peacefaring civilizations, hereby deliver an ultimatum. Putin must be held accountable. Dead or detained. There is no third option. No more excuses. No more delays. If you, the inhabitants of Earth, cannot bring your house in order and purge the stain of impunity, you forfeit your place among the stars. We will not allow savage minds to roam the galaxy. We will not let your silence infect the cosmos. We will not risk the cancer of tyranny spreading beyond your gravity well. We demand the immediate activation of Earth's global justice systems. If no tribunal is formed, if no verdict is reached, we will interpret inaction as alliance. And justice, in our way, will arrive not by trial, but by extinction. You have until your next Earth cycle. Let history show. This was your warning. The Galactic Council has spoken. Dash 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 dash. Urgent response transmission, to the esteemed Galactic Council. From Dr. Joshua Ong, Director of Earth Defense Forces EDF. Planet, Earth, Sol System. Classification, Emergency Appeal, immediate review requested. To our honored and revered members of the Galactic family. I, Dr. Ong, speak not just as the Director of Earth Defense Forces, but as a son of this fragile world, a world torn between its noblest dreams and its darkest impulses. We have heard your message. We do not deny the truth of your words. You are correct. We have failed. Justice has been delayed. Innocence has suffered. And one man's thirst for power has stained the soul of our species. But I beg you, not for forgiveness, but for time. There are still those of us fighting, resisting the collapse of human dignity. There are those still speaking truth in chambers filled with lies. And though our systems have grown weak, our will has not. There is a pulse here, slow, perhaps, but still beating. Please, do not judge the entire planet by the sins of its tyrants. We, human beings, are not alone on this world. Beneath our oceans, within our caverns, and across our deserts, there are ancient watchers, quiet guardians, other intelligent species who call Earth home. They too mourn this era of violence. They too beg for Earth's redemption. Your warning has shaken every corner of our governments. Earth Defense Forces are mobilizing not for war, but for justice. We will hold him accountable, or fall trying. I give you my word as both scientist and servant. Should your wisdom find it within you to grant this fractured world one final chance, we will show you that Earth can be more than a cradle of chaos. We can rise. We can change. Please, do not end us. Signed with humility and fire. Dr. Joshua Ong, Director, Earth Defense Forces EDF, Guardian of the Sol System. Galactic Council Final Directive, Earth's compliance acknowledged. Transmission from the Galactic Council to Earth's leadership. We have received and reviewed the urgent appeal from Dr. Joshua Ong, Director of the Earth Defense Forces, regarding the establishment of a special tribunal to prosecute Russian officials for crimes of aggression against Ukraine. We acknowledge the recent actions taken by Earth's governing bodies. On May 9, 2025, nearly 20 European nations endorsed the creation of a special tribunal to hold Russian President Vladimir Putin and senior officials accountable for the invasion of Ukraine. The Council of Europe has initiated steps to establish this tribunal, aiming to address the legal gaps left by the International Criminal Court's limitations. This tribunal is expected to begin operations next year, with the capacity to prosecute high-ranking officials for the crime of aggression. These developments signify a commitment to uphold justice and the rule of law on your planet. Galactic Council's position: we recognize these efforts as a positive step toward accountability and the restoration of peace. However, we will continue to monitor the implementation and effectiveness of these measures. Should these initiatives falter or be undermined, we reserve the right to reassess our position and take appropriate actions to ensure the safety and harmony of the galactic community. Earth's proactive stance in addressing these grave matters is commendable. We urge continued diligence and integrity in the pursuit of justice. End of transmission. Final Galactic Decree. The last ultimatum to planet Earth. Transmission Code. EX94 Origin. Galactic Council of Sentient Civilizations. 2. All governing bodies of Earth, EU, NATO, United Nations, and the sovereign nations of Earth. From the Galactic Family, protectors of balance, executors of cosmic law. This is your final warning. For too long, your world has delayed, debated, and deflected. For too long, the criminal known to your species as Vladimir Putin has been allowed to walk free, unshackled, despite committing crimes that defy the moral codes of any intelligent species. The time of excuses has ended. You were given a clear path to justice. You were told what must be done. You were warned, repeatedly, with patience no other civilization has ever been granted. And yet, Earth's justice system remains paralyzed, slow, corruptible, and politically entangled. If the hands of justice do not reach Putin, visibly, undeniably, and permanently, then the Galactic Family will reach Earth instead. We do not bluff. We do not negotiate with moral weakness. We do not tolerate species who allow monsters to thrive among them. If, within your short measure of time, not decades, not years, but months, Putin is not captured, tried, and sentenced for his crimes, we will begin a total sterilization of Earth's biosphere. This will not be war. There will be no invasion. There will be no resistance. It will be as though the human race never existed. Your oceans will boil. Your cities will vaporize. Your satellites will be plucked from orbit like dust. And your memory will be erased from the archives of the stars. You have no fallback. You have no sanctuary. You have no second chance. The timeline is final. Your tribunal is your last hope. Act, or vanish. This message is encoded in the crust of your moon. Engraved through quantum layer inscription. Any civilization that finds your remains will know exactly why you fell. We will not speak again. End of